Hello friends, welcome to my channel Tony's Know-How. Today friends, I'm going to tell you about what food budgies take. Actually, the proper nutrition is to be balanced, and it's very important to balance the macros and the micros, protein, carbs and fat. Like human beings, birds and the budgerigars also need protein, fat, carbs, minerals, vitamins. What I mostly give my budgies is silver millets. Then I give them silver millets. A very good thing about silver millets is it has got protein, it has got besides having carbs, it has got so many other properties, which is very wholesome food for them, and they love it. And I also give them vegetables like carrot now and then, pumpkin now and then. They love it. What I do is I just don't give pumpkin to them. I put some powder, sweet corn powder in the with that pumpkin or carrot. Mix it with a little bit of rice, maybe. Yeah, you heard it right. I give them rice, and I have heard a lot of the time that budgies don't eat rice. No, sorry, friends. I give them rice. Actually, the key is any food that you introduce to the birds, any I mean which are not detrimental to them but which are good for them, you should introduce them when their kids, their chicks, not when they are adults. As adults, they will not eat a new food easily. I also give them like grass seeds, egg yolk now and then, scrambled egg, rice and egg mashed together. You can give them cucumber. They love cucumber. You can give them boiled chicken, 1 or 2 pieces, for their protein needs. And what else? Yeah. I see a lot of people give their budgies grass seeds that are commercially sold with a lot of dust and this and that. Grass seeds, they're full of oil, and they don't have the minerals and the macros needed. So it's not good. If you keep on feeding them that, they will, their lifespan will be so short, and then they will die. They will not have a proper balanced diet and a proper healthy food intake. As I told you in the beginning, it's very important to balance it. And you just saw a photo of a spider plant. Actually, just the cockatiel here, the white one, he was bathing there. And in the bathing plate, I keep those spider plant leaves and some other plants which are not harmful to them for their bathing needs. That's off topic. Now coming back to food, it is also very important to give them clear drinking water, filtered water, the water that we human use. Say this is the filtered water I'm using for them. I simply take unused tiffin box and give them the water, or I use a water feed that is commercially available, and I use drops of apple cider vinegar, so that because vinegar is known to kill some bacteria. So this is what I do, and believe me, I never use any vitamin supplements, and I have been rearing budgies and cockatiel since 2013. Not even a single time have I used supplements. But sometimes you can do, but not in the water. Okay, in the food you have to, because in the water these vitamins will, they will create problem. As I said, I never supply them with any supplements, vitamin supplements, because all my food are balanced. They have the micros and the macros. Yeah, only for when they're breeding, like this mother is feeding the child. They just bred some time ago. I give them calcium supplement in the form of cuttle bones, and it is very important to keep unused food away from them. Actually, after 24 hours, actually you should. And in the warmer days, it is even much less, because they will rot and then they will create problem for the birds, and birds will die. And use soft food for the newborn chicks, because they cannot eat hard food, the seeds directly. So scrambled eggs, rice, and the stuff. As I was saying, cuttle bone I use, and okay, before that, these are the no-nos for the birds. No milk. Yeah. So this is carrot, rice, and egg scrambled all together. Yeah, as I was saying, I use cuttle bone because that gives calcium, and that's a pure form of calcium, and they love it, love to bite it. But for calcium, you can also use eggshells, hard boiled and crushed. But there is a risk there, because most of these eggshells sometimes retain the salmonella and E. coli, the bacteria which will kill your birds actually. So yeah, please kindly follow the instructions that are given in the words here. See how well they feed actually. Most mothers and especially most fathers are very sincere. They feed their child. But it is also opposite in the case of Bajrigars. It's quite painstaking actually, Once they are breeding, your headache starts. And colony breeding should it is really tough time actually, breeding colony. Many will die actually. There will be a separate video for that later. Also, you can give them grass, like some grass they like a lot to eat. You can just collect some grass, wash them and give them in the plate, and they will eat it. And also they will possibly take bath in that, because in the wild they don't take bath in open water. They take bath in grasses where there is droplets. They take bath like that, and it's very nice scenario to see. You can watch them in my other video where they're taking bath and so on. It's quite good. Friends, you might be wondering about my cage here for the Bajrigars. This is quite old cage, and it's since I have put some clothes that side, so it looks a little not very beautiful as you see, but then they have acclimatized to their surrounding. If you keep them indoor and suddenly take them out, they won't be able to survive. They will have this problem, that problem. Wind will disturb them, heat will disturb them, everything. But if you put them under a tree with proper conditions, of course rain should not be there. They are quite they'll get acclimatized even to some form of bacteria. See, they love their food actually, especially the cockatiel. She is very cute actually. Cutest bird actually I have seen, with a very nice sound, very nice. Here again they're relishing a dish of vegetables and some egg scrambles. One more thing, don't give egg every day. That would again kill them. So thank you guys. If you have liked the video, please like and share.